and today is the day we're gonna do the timing belt and water pump, thermostat, and all that stuff for the Lexus LS400. I got Vincent over there prepping up for to do the work. Oh yeah, it's on now. And then we have all the materials that we need to do for this job, and then here they are. So we basically have the timing belt right there, the water pump, the gasket. Is it right? The water pump gasket's right there. That's the bearing. That's the tensioner. This one's the serpentine belt. These are the crankshaft bearing. Crankshaft gasket and the camshaft gasket, right? So, and then this one is the extra bearing. I don't know what that one's gonna be, but yeah, I'll go ahead and link these materials in the description below. Oh, I almost forgot the upper and lower radiator hoses right there. And then we already went and set up a little early so we can get this thing started. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be going to church here soon, so I'm not gonna be doing the basically the first half of the maintenance, but he's gonna be doing, you know, most of the grunt work, and I'm gonna make sure that I cover most of the bases in this video, and then we're gonna go from there. So we'll catch you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. So I'm gonna use this camera right here so we can start this process of doing the timing belt. So what he did already was take apart take the battery off, take apart the upper and lower radiator hoses. Excuse me. Took apart the intake plenum with the filter, and the intake, and then right now he's gonna do the fan clutch with the fan attached to it. But I'll leave him the rest of the video for you guys, so we'll go from there.
Voila. Alright, now that the crank bolt's broken loose, I can break out my trusty Harbor Freight $25 hairs. It's a pretty good set. I use this at work all the time. So I've got a lot of snap-on tools, Mako, Harbor Freight, and Cornwell tools. And the stuff that I don't use often is the Harbor Freight stuff, like my puller set right here. But when I do need to use them, it actually comes in handy and still has the same exact warranty as Snap-on, Cornwell, Mako. Alright, so we're going to leave it right there because it's still got to do top dead center. So I've got it half off, that way I can crank everything around. Now we're going to take off the timing covers. Just moved the alternator to the side, took off the power steering pulley. That way I can get to the front of the timing cover. So both of these parts of the timing cover are going to come off. And then the tensioner for the serpentine belt. And then I gotta unbolt the air compressor to be able to get to the fan plug. So it's a process you gotta get to, but it's freaking stupid simple. If you know what you're doing, you can get this stuff down pat easy. Most of this process you're using 12 millimeter, 14 mil, 10 mil, and one 17 mil for the alternator bolt and the power steering pump. But it's so stupid simple. Now we're draining out the rest of the coolant from the T-stat housing. Timing covers off. All right, we back. Let me throw my gloves back on. Had to change out batteries because the battery dead. All right, so what we're doing now is we're gonna get the water pump out, replace the water pump with the new one. We're still gonna do the cam sprockets, take those off, but I gotta find a oil filter pliers to get that done. So in the meantime, let's get this done. There was the rest of the water. gonna have to use some finesse while taking this out, because this is the original water pump, and dealing with that being the original, you gotta finesse it all out, make sure nothing gets broken. So they never said this was gonna be easy. It's always the thermostat housing. Never wants to come out. There we go. Got it. Water pumps out. Someone ghettofied this before, so it's not the original one. They didn't put the gasket on. They just siliconed the fuck out of it. I got my trusty snap-on. Snap-on cleaner. If you guys don't have this, I highly recommend buying one. This thing is freaking awesome.
When
Alright, and I'm back from church. So we just got back and we're gonna go to, I don't know where we're gonna go to right now.
Vato Zone.
Vato Zone, or aka Auto Zone for some of you that are offended. We're gonna grab some we're gonna grab some parts so we can get a little bit more done with the maintenance.
Wow.
Going back to what we're doing today, he basically got the majority done already of the timing belt, you know, kit that we're supposed to be installing for my car. Unfortunately, like I said, I wasn't able to do much because I had to go to church with the wife and the kid. So
you have to praise Allah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna race Granny.
Yeah, you gonna race Granny?
I'm gonna race Granny. She's trying to get in front of me.
Oh boy. Alright, let's do this. I forgot my seatbelt.
I gotta get in front of her because AutoZone's right there.
Oh, alright, let's do this. Alright, I gotta put my seatbelt on at least. This is funny, dude. Alright, so yeah, we'll see you back in the store. Alright, I just had a bit of conversation with this guy, and then can you reiterate what we were saying before?
So we met at Dave & Buster's.
He was at a Mopar meet, and then he was using his car. So yeah, what
So my
happened?
car is not fast at all. Like, it is the slowest piece of shit in the world. Fucking, I'm in 602 Mopars, and we met at Dave & Buster's in Tempe Marketplace, and they fucking left me on the freeway entrance because I got stopped at a red light.
Oh man, and then you had to play catch up.
So I had to play catch up. Knowing my car, I've never gone faster than 80 miles per hour in my car. And that day, I hit up to 120 and fucking weaving in and out of traffic and slamming on my brakes to slow down, speeding back up, warped the hell out of my goddamn rotors. I think I did about 120 for a good 15 miles before I caught up with them. And they were still doing about 100 all the way on the east side or the west side.
Oh man.
So they were speeding from Tempe on the 60 freeway all the way to the 101 to the 202 all the way back to the 10. And then they raced a Corvette. Some dude in the Corvette was trying to fuck with him, so they raced the Corvette.
Oh man.
So it was pretty cool. It was fun. But I told him I can't do that shit again because my car's not meant for that fast.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I would never race my IS at all unless it's like a drag race. But other than that, I won't. I will never race a car that I own unless I build it for racing. Like, you know, you put like 6-piston brakes in the front, you know, 2 or 4 in the rear.
I need to do a big brake swap on this. My braking on this car sucks balls.
Well, yeah, I was thinking, you know what I was just thinking about? What if you put the brakes on the LS?
Nah, it won't work. I need the...
you need a new bracket, huh?
I need the SRT brakes.
What, are those like 4-pot?
4-piston Brembos.
Yeah, but on the IS, I have 4-piston already.
Yeah, but I could find one at the junkyard and just swap everything over.
That's true.
And then go drill and slide it.
Well, just to dissipate the heat.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will put his, like I said, I'll put his link down below in the description. I'm also gonna include his Instagram. I've been trying to get him to restart his Instagram account, but he you know,
I'm a broke ass nigga. Okay, I'm not broke. I'm just extremely cheap.
Yeah. Well, it's not because, well, the thing is, you have to. It's just you have to invest your time in it, you know.
I don't invest anything. I always buy car parts and I get in trouble for it.
Well, yeah, like I said, I told him to grab a camera so he can start, you know, vlogging his progress on his car. I'm gonna put the picture of his car somewhere in this video, so hopefully you guys can see it. And then, yeah, go ahead and subscribe to his channel and follow his build. He's gonna be the first one in Arizona to have a Slam 300. Chrysler 300. So yeah, go ahead and follow him. What the heck does that say? Wow, that's crazy, man. What kind of name is that?
Be on a mission to slap a hoe. That's pretty good.
Alright, just a little bit of an update. The crankshaft and the camshaft seals are already in. And then, let's see. Hopefully the audio is not that bad on this camera. Let's see. There you go. There's the camshaft. I mean, the crankshaft seal going in. And then what's after this now?
Shit. Put the timing belt back on.
Then yeah, we're gonna go ahead and install the new timing belt, which is right here. And then I don't know if you would have seen the other timing belt that was on the car. It was basically on its way out. Yeah, it was basically, you know, yeah, it's that close to basically just snapping, and that would have required a new engine for the car. And then this is the new serpentine belt. Hopefully it fits. Yeah, we're basically 2/3 of the way done, and then I got to do a lot of, you know, got a lot more stuff to do.
Clean car is a happy car.
Clean car is a happy car. Yeah, we're basically just cleaning out the grease, all the oil, and all the grime.
We're cleaning out 22 years of bullshit.
Yeah, all the dirt that's basically just on the front of this engine, we're basically just cleaning it out. And I'll basically put up a picture of that here in a second. The thing is, if you can see the amount of the dirt that's on the engine, you'll be surprised how how it lasted this long without actually having been cleaned. So yeah, whoever was working on the timing belt on this thing before didn't really do a really good job.
No. Where's the other belt at? Right there. Look at it.
Oh yeah. Here's a little bit of an example of
this is the original belt. But you see? Like, it was fucking stretching so bad when I was turning it.
Yeah. And then
but it's not cracked. It's not cracked here. It's
cracked on the outside. So yeah,
which is horrible.
If you can look at this thing, and
too.
it's really bad. It's in really bad shape. So yeah, this maintenance is actually definitely needed.
Right now I'm lubing. I like to lube everything. Lube is king.
Lube is king. I'm gonna share the footage on his channel.
Damn.
Is that
That's the first
that's
one.
a camshaft seal?
Yep.
Do you think it has been replaced?
No. No. Go to the cut, make it rain. Today.
It's a lot of crap, dude.
That's why I told you, like, it usually takes me 4 hours to do it, but since I'm doing all of this extra stuff, it's going to take a little longer.
Did you say 4 hours?
Yeah, if I didn't have to do cam seals, crank seal, this would take me 4 hours to 2 hours to tear down the motor, 2 hours to put it back together.
So yeah, this is gonna be one long, hopefully informative video to you guys, and then that's the whole, like I said, that's the whole point of me creating this video. And I went and looked everywhere, and I think the only one that was put up on anywhere else is a 2UZ or a 3UZ from a Toyota Tundra or a Lexus LS400. So I think this is the first video that's specifically for an LS400. And
think it is it gonna be the same application as from 89 to like 2000?
Yeah.
So yeah, 1UZ FE. This is it.
Except on the 89 to 94, you don't have to do anything with the alternator.
Oh, because you don't have to take it off. So yeah, I'll put up a link on the description also.
Oh, and
specific
the
to the
fan,
89 and the 90.
89 to 94 SC300, SC400, and the LS400 that has the hydraulic fan clutch. That's also different.
What's the difference between the?
It's instead of the transmission lines, they go to the fan.
Oh, straight to the fan.
They pump the fan, yeah.
All right, guys, we took a lunch break, a really quick lunch break,
Yeah.
and then we're back into action again.
I got refueled with some bomb ass enchiladas.
And the enchiladas was pretty good. I had fish, so.
So yes, Jeff smells like a dirty whore.
Oh my god.
Oh, new glove time.
All right, so to set the
There's
timing, what do you have to do?
There's a slot right here.
Uh-huh.
And there's one in the back of it. And you line it up with this bump on both sides.
All right, so hopefully this thing focuses. There you go. So that's where you have to line it in order for it to be timed correctly. And you have to do basically the exact same thing on the other side, which should be pretty close to perfect.
All right, new belt.
And the belt.
So what you want to do is it's lined up. So it's got a crank spot,
Right.
right cam,
Okay.
left cam.
Gotcha.
You start with the crank first, and you make sure it's lined up with the crank on the bottom to where that slot's on the crank.
Mm-hmm.
So, I need you to hold that for me, just like that.
All right. Perfect. Uh-oh.
Switch over. That's fine.
We're going to reline it again, so hopefully this thing will line up perfectly. And then I think while he's down there, he's going to grab the bolts that he basically dropped. That's good?
Right there. Yeah, pull up a little. Alright, just keep it like that.
Alright, I'm gonna keep tension on it. This is like a shoulder workout, to be honest. Because you have to basically hold it like this in order for it to keep tension. So, yeah, there's another couple of bolts that he dropped in there. So yeah, he's the bolt dropper. Alright. Cool. Now, next thing we're gonna do is line up the one on the right. Make sure this thing is in there correctly. There you go.
Oh, too late now. So we gotta make sure that is lined up with the right cam, not cram.
And then you do the exact same thing on the other side, which is the left cam.
Yep. You want all the tension on this side first. So that's
On the bottom?
why- Yeah, you want all the tension on this side of the head.
Before you start doing the
Yeah.
other side.
So if I stop fucking up.
I think I gotta bleep that out.
I wish I had my shit. Actually, I do.
Which one?
Give me those vice grips. Whoa!
Oh, and there goes the other camera. Man down, man down. Not yet, hopefully. Huh? I don't know. Oh shit. It's not lining up. I'm good. No, it's fine.
I gotta do it the other way.
This way? So yeah, we didn't have to replace a thermostat on this because it was overheating at the time, so we went and diagnosed it and just replaced the thermostat regardless of the situation. So, and all we needed to do was actually bleed the system of all the air, which is similar to the one on the Chrysler Sebring. So yeah. Yeah. So whenever I talk to this guy, all he talks about before is LS400, and now it's Chrysler 300. What's next?
Lamborghini.
The Lambos. Thermostat is going in. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck. I would rather have it stuck open than closed, huh? Yeah. Alright. Change batteries. Now installing the fan clutch. This one I really hated because the last time that we had to work on this thing, I was doing it myself and I couldn't even get 2 bolts off. Seriously. Serious.
I had to come to the rescue.
Alright, so what we did over there is cleaned off the radiator, sprayed it off with water just to make sure like any loose debris is gone, and then yeah. All right, so we're finally done. We bled the entire cooling system on the car, and no more air bubbles. That's a good thing. And she's running like a champ again. And there she is. So yeah, hopefully I can compile all these random footage of us, and then yeah. Hey.
Anybody want to buy a baby?
But anyway, yeah, we're gonna end the video right here. If you haven't done that, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and give us a like. I'll put Vincent's link down below, so you can go ahead and subscribe to his channel too. And then I still have to get him to do his Instagram account, so we're gonna go ahead and deal with that later. But anyway, we're gonna end it right here. It's been a long day. And I'm a little tired.
In the words of Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah.
Message!
Alright, peace.
The beat drops out.